We begin tonight near Nanaimo, where high-tech treasure hunters have uncovered ancient remains. The discovery was made by a group of geocachers, people who use GPS technology to search for hidden containers known as caches. It appears the group stumbled onto a First Nations burial ground that could be hundreds of years old and may contain many more sets of remains. A News Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story. He joins us now in our Nanaimo newsroom. Jonathan.
Hudson, Vancouver Island and the West Coast has been populated by humans for thousands of years, so it's no surprise remains are found from time to time, nor is it surprising who might stumble across such remains.
It's been called a cross between a game of hide and seek and a treasure hunt, using modern handheld GPS technology.
Should be around here somewhere.
The sport of geocaching can take you deep into the woods. It's a sport that is gaining in popularity.
We started in 2002. There was probably only about 60 to 70 caches in all of BC. We're just about to 20,000 active caches. There's 1.3 active caches in the world, and about 5 million people do this worldwide.
So it's not surprising that once in a while, geocachers stumble upon things they weren't searching for.
They were shocked to find it. Of course, it's nothing you really expect.
A group of geocachers relatively new to the sport came across human remains on Saturday while searching for a cache.
They thought initially it was, something fairly recent.
But RCMP quickly determined these were ancient remains. The file is now in the hands of the BC Coroners office and the BC Heritage Branch, which will work with the Snuneymuxw First Nation. It's suspected the remains are part of a larger and possibly forgotten burial site.
In the interest of protecting the site and for cultural sensitivities, the RCMP are not being more specific about where the remains were found.
Suffice to say, near the waterfront in Cedar. The fact that ancient remains are found from time to time, not surprising to those who know the history of the area.
This area has been populated by Europeans for at least 150 years, since the late 1850s, and before that for thousands and thousands of years by First Nation people up and down the coast.
Nor is it surprising that there exist burial grounds that have been forgotten over the years.
The burial grounds are everywhere, and it's not surprising at all that someone would come across something. Anywhere on the entire island, basically, you could stumble upon these kinds of remains.
Here it is.
As the sport of geocaching takes off, you can expect things that have remained hidden from view up till now to be discovered more often.
More and more cachers out there, more and more caches being hidden in areas. Likely things like this will happen, whenever.
And Rory Brown, who has been geocaching since 2002, says while he's never come across human remains before, he says he once stumbled upon an outdoor marijuana grow operation. In terms of the remains, the RCMP tells us what usually happens in this situation is the local First Nation, in this case the Snuneymuxw. They are consulted and they decide whether to take the remains and intern them somewhere else, or what is often the case, the remains are just left where they are. For that reason, the RCMP do not want the public to know exactly where the site is for obvious reasons. Hudson?
All right. Jonathan, thank you.
Thank you.